as our end date because we want to find funding sources as soon as possible. And then we don't have to use any additional funding because we're going to use salaried people that are already working to do the changes. Number 2, handle licensing issues and redirect staff. This will be the responsibility of managers of programs. Again, that's also immediate. We're giving March 1st because we have to get trainers to come in and do the training, make sure that everyone is up to date on what needs to be happening. And we check those changes after 6 months. Again, we use salaries because we're getting the people who already work there. We're going to write grants to get those additional funding systems. So we need to use our grant writers for that. That's also immediate. We want to utilize this by November 1st because grant funding sources have their time restraints and we are working within this calendar year, so we want to go ahead and make sure we get those grants out there so that the people can know what we're needing. We check the progress in 2 months because usually when you send the grant in, it takes about 30 days for you to get the information back and then go over the grant. So we're allowing time for that and we're using salaries in order to do that. Notifying the stakeholders. First, we would need to make sure that the CEO is in tune with all that's going on. He would make a meeting with the board of directors and they would talk about the issues. Board of directors would then go ahead and approve the changes. Managers and directors would then meet with the CEO and discuss the problems through a brainstorming session, and they would be able to come up with all options, come up with several solutions, and then vote on which one would work the best. Employees, because the employees are responsible for doing things in the classroom, heat regulations, job training regulations, they would need to be updated on what changes need to be made and what issues in licensing are faced so that they can turn the licensing issues around. Policy Council, because they're a part of Head Start and they need to be aware of all changes going on in the Head Start program. And then finally the community, because we serve the community, so we would send out newspaper and press releases so that they would be aware of the changes going on. In conclusion, I have addressed the problem of the Stark County Community Action Agency, utilized the upchain process as a tool for arriving at a solution, and provided a solution to the problem. Resolving the problem means that there will be restored funding so that the budget can be set, the agency fulfills its mission, and people receive the services they need with a level of satisfaction. And these are my references. Thank you for coming out today.
Yeah, I didn't know who was supposed to clap on.